Hi, Mike Fiffick here from Fiffick Law Group, the Legal Shield provider law firm in Pennsylvania. So you may be a worker who has questions about workplace safety during this COVID crisis, and we certainly are fielding a lot of calls from members with questions about whether their workplace is safe, what questions or issues they can raise with their employers, and what to do if they think that their workplace is not safe or if their employers aren't following workplace safety guidelines. So here are some things for you to think about if you're in that situation. And first and foremost, I would say, with any questions, call your Legal Shield provider, because all of the Legal Shield providers have been following all of the laws and statutes passed regarding this COVID crisis and will be able to answer your questions. The first place to think about this is whether your business is designated as an essential or a non-essential business in your state if there are stay-at-home orders. If your workplace is not an essential business, then it is probably operating illegally, and you probably don't have to go into work at that time or at that place. Secondly, please note that your employer should be following guidelines issued by the CDC, the Centers for Disease Control, or the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, as many of you might know it. Those federal agencies have issued specific guidelines for workplaces and safety in the workplace. So your employers should be following those guidelines. Now, those guidelines may be inconsistent with what your expectations are for the workplace. So for example, you may think that you should be entitled to wear a mask, or that your employer should give you a mask to use while you are at work. But the guidelines may not require your employer to provide that to you. So there may be some level of misunderstanding between employers and employees about what guidelines are applicable for your place of employment. We can help you understand that a little bit better. If you have been diagnosed with COVID, or if others at your workplace have been diagnosed with COVID, it is important for you to report that to your employer, and for your employer to be sharing that information with you if a coworker that you've been working with has been diagnosed with COVID. So those are some questions that you may have that your Legal Shield provider can assist you with. If you have concerns, we can help you raise concerns, and you should raise safety concerns with your employer. In fact, it is your duty to do that, and we can help you know the best way to raise those and communicate those concerns with your employer. If you've been diagnosed with COVID, if you have a child at home or a family member that is dealing with a COVID-related illness, you are entitled to take paid leave according to the Families First Coronavirus Relief Act that just came into effect on April 1st. So even if your employer does not have paid leave, or if you've exhausted all of your vacation or paid leave time this year, that law allows you to take paid time off. So if you think that you need to leave work for a coronavirus related matter, please contact your Legal Shield provider firm, and they can talk to you about what your leave rights are under the Families First Coronavirus Relief Act. You can be entitled to at least partially paid leave for up to 12 weeks if you are caring for a loved one who has a COVID-related illness. If you have been furloughed, or if you just don't feel safe enough to continue working at your workplace and you want to leave, workers often have questions about their right to collect unemployment compensation benefits. You probably will be eligible for unemployment comp, certainly if your business has been closed, or if you've been laid off or furloughed because of a lack of work relating to a COVID-related illness. You should apply for unemployment compensation benefits. The applications are delayed, the agencies are pretty delayed, but they will process your request. So don't give up if you get shut out. If you're applying online, please continue to apply, because you will get your benefits backdated to the day that you apply. So with all of these workplace safety related questions, again, please don't hesitate. Contact your Legal Shield provider attorneys. They can assist you and answer questions that are specific for your situation. Thank you.